less than 10 billion.
Okech is asking, when are you resigning?
I'm not. I'm working. And every day I do my best, given the limitations that we have as a city. Of course, the expectations are extremely high, and I understand them. But I genuinely, really put myself out there to solve the problems with what I have. And I think this is a beautiful platform for me to explain that challenge in the city. You see, the city has never had a chance to have an administration that actually does full course, because you start with your plans, they start getting to fruition. I'm paying all debts from the first administration, you know, before even implementing yours.
From Kideros?
Yes.
Come on.
Yes. Stalled projects from 2014, 2015. Stalled projects from Dandora Stadium, how did we finish it? It was started way before. So even as I'm doing 4 new stadia, Kiumbuini, Woodley, we're doing one in Mwiki, City Stadium, ETC, I have to maintain also what had all been done.
And Talanta is yours?
No, Talanta is the national government.
Oh.
It's the national government. And you see, they were able to do Talanta because they can borrow. You know, as we're doing it based on what you pay for parking and land rates. And Mama Mboga pays every day. Because what comes from Equitable Share, let me tell you, there is no single project in the capital being done that comes from Equitable Share. Equitable Share only covers salaries. I've told you 1.7 billion a month, 1.5 on salaries, 200 must go to the assembly. You have not even looked at operations and maintenance, O&M. You have not looked at fuel or buying new vehicles or, you know, building markets. We're now building 6 markets. The president is doing 16. The 6 markets that are going on in Mutwini, you know, in Kawa West, they move a bit slower because of the challenge of financing. If we have these resources, they'll all be done. We know where we need markets. We know where we need the drainage expanded. We know where we need more schools. We know where we need stadia, but we need to finance it.
Yeah. All right, just as a follow-up to this question from Okech, you say you're not resigning. You'll continue to work. But I'm curious, how do you feel when you hear that 27 people died in Nairobi?
Terrible.
In what capital city a body is being collected from Uhuru Park? You talked about the money that Mama Mboga is paying, people are paying for parking in Nairobi. Yeah. So they are paying money to the county government. Yeah. So when people go to work, report to work, and they cannot return to their homes safely, you know, what kind of capital city is that?
That's exactly my position, which is exactly what we must look at, the financing of the capital, because even what is being paid is not enough, and many more are not paying. I told you, from 250,000 parcels of land, only 50,000 have accounts on Nairobi Pay. So, and those are people who are well-to-do, and the burden of the city is being carried on the shoulders of Mama Mboga.
So go after them.
When you've tried, you saw us, even with the Freemasons building ETC, and, you know, they go around and you want to auction them, people go to court. The legal framework that requires those regulations has not been implemented. And that is what we're pushing for. I've pushed for it at the summit that is chaired by the president. At the IBEC, I've pushed for it. I've even given the draft to the minister involved, but it's not been gazetted. Because there's no magic solution that you'll have for the city unless you finance those interventions. You can't. So when that what is being paid comes up to the entire 13.8 billion.